All right, fraction busters. So here we have that same equation. And the question is, do we want to subtract 2/3 from both sides and have to do 4/5 minus 2/3 and get a common denominator, and then multiply or divide both sides by 3/5? And the answer is we could, and we would get the correct answer if we did everything correctly. But with fraction busters, our challenge is to first just figure out what we can multiply all of the terms in the equation by in order to make all the fractions go away. And so what we're going to look at here is the denominators. So we have a 5, a 3, and a 5. And so we think, what number do all of these go into? What number are they all divisible by? And another way of asking that is, what is their common multiple? Well, if you look at it, 5 and 3 both go into 15. That's the least common multiple, LCM. So what we're going to do is multiply everything by 15. So this is going to get multiplied by 15, every term by 15. This is going to get multiplied by 15. And this is going to get multiplied by 15. Okay, and now we're going to see how that simplifies. So I'll use a different color just so you can see this. So on this first one, 15 divided by 5 leaves us with a 3. But notice the denominator is gone. 15 divided by 3 leaves us with a 5. But the denominator is gone. And 15 divided by 5 leaves us with a 3. But the denominator is gone. So the reason we chose 15 is because it was a number that would make all of our denominators cancel out. Now we have some math to do. So across the top here, that 3 times x leaves us with 9x. The 5 times the 2, 10. And the 4 times the 3 is 12. So just take a look at that and see how much nicer it looks while I let our cat out. Now, there's still some solving to be done, but at least we don't have any fractions to deal with. So we have busted the fractions. Fractions. Busted. Okay. Now, we solve this just like we'd solve any other equation, so I'll go through it fast. First, we get rid of the 10, subtract 10 from both sides. We're left with 9x equals 2. Now we have to divide out the 9, and we get x equals 2/9. So our answer in the end is a fraction, but that's okay. It was a lot easier to get there if our first step was to bust the fractions. We can also bust decimals. We'll talk about that later too.